Hey folks, Mr. Gamerman. I stream on Twitch, mostly game shows. It's actually in the name, if you didn't know already. But I also have recently taken to flags and flag redesigns. I mean, I say recently as in the series that I've been doing, but I've had a fixation on flags, hence the title, for years now. So I was like, let's go. Let's see if we can improve some flags. And we've done Austin. We did them a great public service by redesigning their flag and making it much better. We've done Detroit most recently. And today we are going to focus on a flag. I'm not going to spoil it for you yet, but today we're going to focus on a flag that I don't think is a bad flag, but it's mid. It's a very C-tier design that with a couple of changes, and I'm not going to say minor, they will be major changes, but with some changes, we can bump that sucker right up to an S tier. Until then, one thing that I've done is I've kind of been sharing these projects on Reddit in their respective communities. I've gotten some feedback on Reddit of my previous designs and things that I may have missed out on that I could use to make them better. And despite the fact that I think with the city of Austin here we did a great job, I received a Reddit comment, which should be appearing on the screen right now, saying that I did not put enough grackles on the flag. Apparently grackles are a very big bird in Austin or in Texas altogether. So I'm always one for advice. I'm always one for improvement. I've decided, I didn't know that this image was that transparent. But you know what? Let's, how's the other one looking? The other one better? Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. When it's all one solid color, like obviously if it's this part white, part red, it's like, what did you sniff when you woke up this morning? Good grackle. So we're going to throw a grackle in there. We're going to really make it explore pretty much as much of the flag as of one side of the flag as possible. You know, the grackles all seem to have their mouths open in all the pictures that I got of them, which makes it look not that good. So to improve it and fill that space, let's just put a little piece of popcorn in the grackle's mouth. Let's make it look like the grackles, got a little something to eat. So we're just going to take off a little bit of that grackle's mouth. Just going to take a little bit of your mouth here. Don't worry, we'll put it back. Original layer of grackle beak, you go bye-bye. Alright, we put the popcorn in like so. Move the layer back. Like so. Let's just clean up the little glow that's going on this piece of popcorn. And don't get me wrong, nice piece of buttered popcorn. I'm glowing, that's for sure. But But of course we don't want this little grackle to be lonely. We don't want a lonely grackle. Yeah. Now here we go. Now we're gracking. Alright, so have this one on this side, and then because, I thought we went maybe a bit too much on thinking like, oh, Detroit's such a tough city. Well, other cities want to feel tough too, right? So we're going to have this grackle shooting a fireball out of its mouth. We'll come in and clean that up a little bit. Again, of course, do not forget to rasterize your layers, folks. You never rasterize, then you're going to have disaster eyes. That's what I say. Right? These little wisps of fire off the end aren't really doing us any favors right now. As a matter of fact, I don't even really like this corner one right here. There, that looks like it can come directly out of the grackle's mouth. So thank you, to the people on Reddit who, said, hey, your flag is amazing and beautiful and we love it, but we could probably make it relate a bit more to the city of Austin. Ship it, as I say. This one's ready to print. And then, of course, for the Detroit flag, I got some advice, too. This one, really, they only had one suggestion, which is that I didn't include the fist, which is apparently a Detroit local reference. So in order to make up for that, they showed me what the Detroit fist looks like. I'll probably put it up on screen in post and editing. I'm not going to use that one because I think what they really meant, and I think what really is going to help Detroit out in the long run, is if we do the smackdown fist from the 2000s, you know, what, early to mid 2000s was the SmackDown fist? I don't even remember, but this is surely more of what they had in mind. Right there, right over Ashes to Metal, big SmackDown fist. You got Sam Richardson being like, don't mess with me. Tim Robinson being like, I'm coming for you. And then a SmackDown fist being like, you played enough games. We're Detroit. We're coming for you. Another improvement. Let's get a still of it so that you can see it without the transform box around it. Let's get to the reason why everybody's here, which is the San Bernardino flag and how we're going to be improving that. Here's, like I said, this is a very C-tier flag in my opinion. It's good. It's good. But what can we do to make it better? Now, when I say it's good, I do mean it does some basics. You know, the more I look at this, the more I think C-tier is being pretty generous. It's just doing too much with the middle, the train, and the wagon, and the hill, and the orange grove, and the oranges, and the seal, and all the words. One thing that I really like about the image that I got here is that it actually has their color palette, which, too many colors. Your flag should not have more than 4 of these. You do not need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There might be a 13th off to the side. No, 12. Well, at least they know how to stop counting. But let's grab their shade of yellow, because I think very nice choice with the shade of yellow. I like their shade of yellow. And let's go ahead and make that our baseline for this one as well. Gradient tool. That might be interesting to try and use sometime, but not today. Not today. So we've got our base layer here, right? We've got our starting point. And I really think this is a nice shade of yellow. I think it goes well with the California feel. I know a lot of California flags use this kind of shade of yellow, which is great, beautiful. And what I really wanted to do, I'll pull up this much larger, or this version. I thought the oranges in the middle, not necessarily the fact that they were in the middle, but just the fact that they were there, like that to me really drew my attention. I thought it was beautiful, and I just like, I don't know, something about oranges on the flag. It's almost like their star, but it represents more specifically them. It's not just a star. It's certainly the star of the flag, but it's not just the shape of a star. So my thought is, let's make that the focus of the new flag. Let's make an orange. How about we flip you horizontally? Let's make an orange. Oh, that doesn't look good with the flower, though. The flower's a real distraction that I just don't. Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind. I'm back in. I've been bought back in. Let's make that orange stand out a little bit more, though. I didn't have this idea when I first started, but I'm starting to think maybe we should put the name of the city on the flag so people can tell where it is representing. Again, folks, I generally don't do this. I usually think it's a terrible idea. But we will make an exception just this one time. I'm just pulling the regular or the original flag back up so that I can grab their shade of blue. City of San. As a matter of fact, no. Let's get rid of not even just San Bernardino. And let's let people know that, hey, San Bernardino welcomes you. Because you see that all the time. Oh, this place welcomes you. Welcome to this place. But let's do something that says that without saying that, you know? Tell me you welcome me without telling me that you welcome me. San Bernardino. When you're here, your family. Oh. Didn't know the spacing was a mile long. Oh, forgot to put a quote at the end of that. People might not know that I was done speaking. And then one final thing to really, you know, send this sucker home is that I did like the train. I did like the train on the old flag. Yeah. Really going to go home strong. Train tracks along the bottom. The ideas just keep coming to me. Excuse you. Whatever just happened. I'm committing art over here. Transform. Flip it horizontally. Put it right down. Color scheme wise, I feel like it's still fitting. There you go. San Bernardino, enjoy your new flag. Folks, feel free to compare and contrast. How did I do? Let's get this back, front and center so you can judge that. You've got the current City of San Bernardino flag, which again, like I said, mid C tier, maybe honestly C minus tier, because I'm not liking how busy it is in the middle. Or my flag, which, makes you feel welcome at home. It does a little bit less. It still focuses on the train travel, the beauty of the orange, San Bernardino, when you're here, your family. A fantastic line to let people know that you're welcome in the city of San Bernardino. Yeah, I mean, look, hey, I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to save it. I'll post it. I'll see what people think about it. But I think this one's a winner. I will catch you guys on the next one where, trust me, we will be back to improving some not so great quality flags.